Alrighty, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, we are going to be talking about one of my most anticipated games of all time so far, and that is State of Decay 3. Now, I've been playing State of Decay since State of Decay 1, since it came out back in 2013, and I really want to see State of Decay 3 and what it can do for us. Today we're going to be talking about everything we know so far, what I'm hoping for this game, and when its possible release date is. So let's get into it. Today, so as you can see on the screen right now, we are reading from an article, so let's read through this. So State of Decay 3 is going to be a third-person zombie experience with an emphasis, I can't even read, on surviving in a post-apocalyptic world. You'll need to gather resources, fend off the undead, and form a community filled with like-minded survivors hoping to rebuild their lives amid I can't read, dude. I'm not that tired, but I didn't get that much sleep. Okay. Ruins of Humanity. The first two games were excellent, but not without their flaws. So, first of all, so this game's gonna be third person, which is, I mean, both State of Decay games are third person, and basically, gather resources. It's basically how State of Decay 2 and 1 are. However, I want a lot to change with this gathering resources and stuff, because the thing I want most for this game is to be successful. If this game's not successful, then we just waited around for a really not finished game, or just not a good game in all, and it's kind of a bummer. Then we'll have to go back and play State of Decay 2, because that's really the only good one out of the series. So that will really suck if this game cannot really make me want to play it. The third installment could build upon these foundations, especially with the first-party backing of Microsoft. We've complied everything you need to know about the newly announced game, including its release date, news, trailers, gameplay, and more. Now, just keep in mind, State of Decay 3 was, what's it called? The first trailer, or really the only trailer, came out last year at the Xbox Series X event, when they showcased games on what's coming for the Series X, and basically showed a trailer for State of Decay 3. I think it was like the second trailer out of the whole conference, and it was amazing. I mean, it was not that long. It was like a minute and a half long, but out of that minute and a half, we got quite a lot. We actually got quite a lot to talk about. As you can see, information. Well, what is State of Decay 3? Obviously, it's a zombie experience. It's going to be coming on Xbox One, Series X, and the Windows 10. Now, Xbox One, I don't know. Maybe it probably will, mainly because the Xbox Series X with limited supply, which I don't know why, but obviously with COVID. But I mean, it's about to be over, so who really knows? But yeah, Xbox One, it's probably going to be playable. It's just going to be very, very low FPS, and it's not going to work. You're not going to have the full experience of it. So I would recommend try to get to play it on Series X or a PC. Judging by the reveal, it will take us to snowy environments not seen in previous entries. I can't read. And will also feature zombified wildlife to contend with across the American wilderness. Now, sorry about that. Now what we know from this right here is obviously we're in snowy environments now, which never really seen, and this could actually may be able to play a thing, or be able to be a feature in the gameplay. Like maybe your character gets maybe your character gets like cold, and because of the snowy environments, you have to go quickly find a you have to go build a fire or get warmth at least before like your survivor dies, because maybe you'll like drain your health or something. I don't know what could happen with this, but it could play an actual gameplay aspect with this game. Now zombified wildlife is very interesting because we've never had wildlife in State of Decay. Now, what is the answer of why they haven't put it in? It's very unknown. I think it may because like they never found a use for them, but now for this game they have a use, and it's going to be playing a part in this game. State of Decay 3 release date. Dude, I cannot speak today. State of Decay 3 release date. Undead Labs and Microsoft are yet to announce a release date for State of Decay 3, which likely means it's a year or two away from launching, which sucks. It was one of many titles given vague release windows during the Xbox Games Showcase, and we've yet to even see gameplay. Like all first-party titles, it will be headed to Xbox Game Pass from day one. We got a lot to talk about in this paragraph. Well, not a lot, but a couple things to talk about in this paragraph. First, the announce of the release date is yet to be unknown, but my guess here is because it's an alpha. It's an alpha build. They don't have it ready yet, so it's probably going to be released either late 2022 or early 2023, or maybe even mid 2023. Who knows? But I'm really guessing here that it's probably going to be releasing next year, late 2022. So next year, late next year, which does suck. But you got to keep in mind here, there's still an alpha build of this game. There's still an alpha. They're still building this game. It's not like, oh, they have it ready, but they're just not wanting to launch it. Like they still have yet to like really get into this title and really just work on this title step by step. So that's that. The next thing is the gameplay. No, again, we have not seen gameplay from this game, which when we will see gameplay, I don't know. It could, honestly, I'm gonna say the first set. Oops, I don't know what I did. Sorry about that. But basically the I don't. What did I do? Okay, never mind. Never mind that. But basically the oh my god, I'm like dying right now. Basically, gameplay, I'm guessing we're gonna see next year, maybe mid, maybe late, I don't know, but it's gonna be sometime next year. We're gonna see the first glimpse of gameplay for this game, which, I mean, I'm really bummed out about that, but I cannot wait to see what it brings. And also, it says that this game is going to be on Game Pass from day one, which is amazing to hear, because it's literally going to be it probably is one of the biggest anticipated games like right now, because I'm waiting for this game. I need to play this game. There will not, as of right now, we don't know if there's going to be a beta. Probably will not. Maybe there will. I don't know. Probably like big State of Decay YouTubers will get access to a sort of beta where they get to play the game a little bit early, and then once, but like a couple days before the game comes out, they're gonna put out like a little bit of gameplay for everyone to see, which is gonna be very interesting. So how does it look? Now, I'm not gonna read through this paragraph, but I'm saying it looks good. It's got good graphics. Now, keep in mind, this is a cinematic. This is not actual gameplay, but I'm really hoping this looks even. I think if this looks even close to the trailer, it would be amazing, because the previous game only really looks like State of Decay 2. It only really looks amazing if you put it on high or ultra settings. Medium settings, they're okay. Low settings, they don't look too great. But high and ultra settings is where it shines with graphics. State of Decay 3, there's probably going to be a setting for you to change the graphics settings on. There's probably going to be a setting for you to change the graphics on PC, like there is in State of Decay 2. But I don't think this game is going to. I think this game is going to look amazing. It's going to look great. It's going to be amazing, and I can't wait to see what it looks like actual in-game footage. State of Decay 3, how does it play? So no gameplay, obviously, as they mentioned, but State of Decay 2 is an open world. Now, here's the thing. Just a rumor. I'm just saying. I think this is the section where I'm not going to read anymore. I'm just not going to read. This is the last section, but I'm not going to read it here anymore because I want to give my thoughts on what I am wanting to see with gameplay-wise for State of Decay 3. So, what I want to see is for us to build our own base. State of Decay 2 and 1, they both have in-game built bases, so you just go to a base. You have to have a certain amount of survivors in your community, and once you have the certain amount of survivors in your community, you can then claim that base, and then you can live there. It's not going to transfer like your buildings. You're going to have to rebuild them, upgrade them, like re-upgrade them if you did upgrade them. That's going to give you materials back, but you have to, rebuild them and stuff, which does suck. I think with State of Decay 3, I want to see movable bases, and also we get to build our own base. So I think that would be amazing. It would be fantastic to have movable bases, and really for us to build our base, because I think that's the biggest issue I have with State of Decay 2, is we don't get to fully customize our own base. We don't get to fully customize like the interior, the exterior. It's just a built type of thing, and if it's outside, it's outside. If it's inside, it's inside. It just doesn't matter. So it does suck. Now, with let's go into different types of ways, I would say, to do something like crafting. Crafting, I think, would be amazing for this game, because imagine going out and hunting an animal. I think hunting is going to be in this game because there's going to be wildlife in here. Maybe there's going to be normal wildlife and then zombified wildlife. I don't really know, but there could be just zombified, or there could be a mix between zombified and normal. So we don't know, but what we do know is, it's not confirmed, but I think hunting is going to be in the game, and we get to hunt animals for their meat or their hide. And with that, I think you should be able to craft certain types of things, such as clothing. Like, I think you should, in order to even get any clothing, you have to actually craft it, and it would be amazing. And then later on, maybe like with the bounty broker, there's a ton of challenges for you to do, just like there is in State of Decay 2. There's a ton of things you can do. You accept that bounty. Once you complete that bounty, it gives you a special reward. Maybe something like a skin for that type of outfit or that type of clothing that you had previously built or crafted. I think that would be amazing. It would make the game so much more fun, I think, and it would just be amazing for the game in general. Just make it a lot more fun and a lot more, I want to keep coming back to this game, which would be amazing. Now, skills, abilities. With State of Decay 2, there's quite a lot, but I think that with State of Decay 2's abilities and skills, there's not enough of it. When you max out a skill, you only get to have a certain number of skills to pick from to upgrade to the next tier, basically. And I think that's a problem. I think what they need to do is have a more variety of more variety of skills, upgraded skills and abilities to pick from, which would be amazing. Traits, I want more variety. Let's say, obviously with skills, I want more skills, such as, like the 5th skills that you get in the game. I want more of those. I think this game is going to be I think that this game is going to be phenomenal. I think this could push it to be the best State of Decay game out of the three, if they do it right. If they don't do it right, it's going to be the worst, the middle. If they do it right though, it could be the absolute best out of the three, and State of Decay 1 could be the worst, State of Decay 2 would be the second. It's just kind of an in-order thing. I think State of Decay 3 could do well if they do it right. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please smash like and subscribe. That'd be amazing. Without further ado, I will catch you guys in the next one. Leave a like if you're hyped for State of Decay 3, because I am hyped. Hopefully for E3 this year, we see maybe something of this game. I don't know. I hope. So, crossing my fingers for that. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.